up. I'm just going to have you kind of rest your arm on my knee. So we're going to put the scalenes on slack. So we're going to right side bend and left rotate away. You can use your web space or you can use your hypothenar eminence if you want. And you're just going to come onto that posterior arch of the rib. Here you can just kind of cradle the head. And your force is going to go down towards the opposite hip. So it's going to bring them into a little bit of side bending here. And then at end range. So you can have your hand this way with your web space, or you can flip it around and use your hypothenar eminence. Questions?
Do you,
So right side bending, left rotation, and then just coming on the posterior arch.
Got it. How do you know? So, a couple sort of key points to this one that I want you to play around with it are sort of like how much spine extension and flexion that you have your patient in. So what you're looking for if you're really trying to manip this, did you do this one much?
I usually do supine, not seated.
Supine. When I'm doing this one unseated, what I'm looking for is, as I'm getting here, I'm going to spring on that rib a little bit. And what I'm looking for is kind of a crisp, pretty firm end feel. Now, if she's here, and I spring on her, see how her whole body kind of collapses like an accordion? I can change that a little bit if I just sort of play around with her positioning a little bit. Go ahead and stick your belly out for me. Now, just by kind of bringing her lower spine into a little bit of extension, when I introduce that force, she doesn't quite fold up quite so much, and I have a little bit better end feel to sort of try and manipulate through there. Playing around with head position, a little more side bending, a little less side bending, a little more rotation, a little less rotation, kind of gives you that same thing. So kind of play around with that. You know, don't just go wailing on each other. Kind of play around with their positioning a little bit and the different end feels and see what you can sort of come up